Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hustle Decoded, Entrepreneurship from the Ground Up. If this is your first time here, my name is Kelvin. I am the founder and CEO of the Hustle Decoded. And what we like to do here is we like to focus on the fundamental life skills that you are going to need in order to take your personal or business to the next level. But what we're going to be doing is we will be talking about the hustle news. Before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already had the opportunity. We need this channel to grow. There's too many things happening out here in the world, and people need to be informed. They need to be informed on what's going on. And it gives us the opportunity here at the channel to give people solutions on what they can do to weather the storm of what is going on out here in the economic space. Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't had the opportunity. Comment below. Let me know how we're doing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hustle News. Couple of things to get into, but let's get right into the meat of it, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly half of the U.S. population is without a job, which is showing how far the labor recovery has to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I have put a video out on this channel talking about the V-shaped recovery scam. This is further proof that this is the V-shaped recovery scam because nearly half of the U.S. is not working. Let's put this into a little bit of perspective. There are 330 million people roughly in this country, and only 168 of those individuals work. Out of those 168 million individuals that work, nearly half of that population is unemployed, not working, according to the data that is out. Now, keep in mind, tomorrow is July 1. This Friday, the unemployment numbers will go out. I have a feeling that they are going to fudge the numbers, and reason why I say they fudge the numbers is simply this. After a few weeks of being on unemployment, if you are on unemployment already, at some point they do not count you anymore. So they may say, oh, well, the number of unemployment rates have been dropping, or the number of people filing for unemployment is down. But on average, we are averaging about 1 million people a week that are filing for unemployment heading into the third quarter, which starts tomorrow. The second quarter ended today. So things are bad, but they are going to be putting out information, letting people know what the unemployment numbers are, and so on and so forth. One of the things that I want to let you guys know right now is that as of tomorrow is going to be July 1st, and Congress has a lot of decisions that they need to make this month, in the month of July. July is going to be a very pivotal month. Let me just put into perspective what that is with a little bit of visuals. We'll get right back into it. July is a pivotal month for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, small business loans and things of that nature, they will be running out by the end of the month. The extension of the unemployment extra $600 a week, that is also going to be expiring July 31st. And in all actuality, if you look at the fine print, it's actually going to be expiring July 25th. So many of you, if you are unaware, if you're not paying attention to channels like these and others, please keep in mind that even though the 31st is the actual expiration date, or even though they say that, the 25th is actually the expiration date if you look at the fine print and you start looking around. So keep that in mind. Again, something that is also pivotal, especially knowing that nearly half of the U.S. population is without a job. Congress is in a real catch-22. The other thing that people have to realize is Congress has to come up with a decision as to whether or not there will be another stimulus check. I know many people are looking for a stimulus check or wondering if there's going to be a second stimulus check. My prediction, I am telling you right now here on Hustle Decoded, that there will be another stimulus check. That is my prediction. Reasons are as follows. First and foremost, is it is an election year. If politicians can be bought, to be completely honest with you, people can be bought too. There will be an attempt to buy your vote. I do not care what your political affiliation is. I am simply telling you what human psychology is. So keep that in mind. Also, again, the data, nearly half the U.S. population is not working. Okay. But when is that stimulus check going to kick in, if it does kick in? There is something that I do want to show you right now. Let's take a look. Okay. If you look at this schedule right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is when the House, as an example, is going to come back to meet. The House and the Senate have the same schedule, okay? If you look right here, these boxes here, and it says committee workday, Congress is not going to be in session. Again, July 1 is here, Wednesday. They're going to be in session for Wednesday, Thursday, and then they will practically be on vacation, or AKA not in session, okay, until the 20th of July. Okay. The other thing that you need to realize is that they will be back in session the 20th of July. A lot of people, just as I had mentioned earlier, their $600 extension runs out here. And the general print says it runs out here. So Congress is going to literally be meeting only a couple of weeks before. So even if it gets down to the wire and Congress votes anywhere in this week to extend any of the things that are taking place, if they do it here, it probably won't reach the president's desk until August. And then more than likely, because nothing happens quickly at the government level, you guys, most of you are aware of that now, you will not be getting your stimulus check, whatever that happens to be, until September. September is pivotal for a couple of reasons. September puts you out at about 90 days prior to the election, which is when the quote unquote the data actually matters, okay, of who may be winning the presidency, or if the current president is going to get his second term. September, 90 days out from the official election, will tell you the numbers as to who is going to, it'll give you a more accurate presentation of who is going to take the presidency or continue their presidency 90 days out. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. So those are some of the things that I needed you guys to look at. That's going to be all today for the news. Do me a favor really, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen. If this helps you, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't had the opportunity. Comment below. Let me know if there's any information that I am missing. Any information that anybody else has that can help somebody else, put that information down below. Understand there's a lot going on, everybody. That's why I wanted to do this quick news promo with a couple of things that are happening and some of the things that I need you guys to look at, whether you are an entrepreneur or not. But we help entrepreneurs here, but these are very pivotal things that are taking place, and I will be talking about that in the live stream on Wednesday. Join us on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I talk about some of the other economic topics of the day, as well as provide commentary for those topics, and then I give solutions to current and future entrepreneurs about what they can do today and tomorrow. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hustle News. My name is Kelvin. I am the founder and CEO of the Hustle Decoded. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am signing off.